Do you remember when we first met, Mercedes?
Do you remember?
I remember. What was that year?
How you doing, young lady?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, how was your ride? Not much traffic?
No, not much traffic.
Oh.
It's been
A few
a
years.
few years because Mercedes and I see each other at conferences, but I don't think we've seen each other in probably
Since Mom died.
6 years.
I think it was between 1978.
No, I think it was 1977.
I think it was 1978. But anyway,
Well, it doesn't
we
matter.
were. I think we were the only two. Are we still the only two in the world?
No, we're not the only two people in the world with periodic paralysis. That's history.
That's history now?
But we thought so at the time.
We thought so at that time.
We did. And we went to an MDA adult weekend, and we had a big banquet at night.
Yes.
And all of the MDA adult patients came to this banquet. And at some point, I was still walking, and I got up, and I was probably going to the ladies' room. And I saw this lady walking towards me, and I said, "That lady walks just like I do."
We had the swag.
We had the PPAs, or the PP swag. Let's call it that. We had the PP swag, and we saw each other walking towards one another in this big ballroom. And I think that we both started thinking the same thing at the same time, and we kept walking towards one another. And
What do you have?
And Mercedes asked me, "What is it that you have?"
Yeah.
And I said, "I think," because I didn't have a firm diagnosis at that time, I said, "I think I have periodic paralysis." But that's what the MDA thought.
Yeah, I had already been diagnosed by Dr. Ken Engel.
Yeah, and that helped me, because you gave me really the push I needed to really start looking for answers to what I had. So we talked about it, and
We hugged.
we did, because we knew that we had a twin.
Isn't that wonderful?
And I think we took a walk on the beach together
The next day, yes.
the next day, because we were there for the weekend. We've stayed in touch with each other ever since 1997.
Well, you disappeared, and then I found you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
disappeared.
found me through probably through the PPA again.
Yeah.
And we reconnected, and
Yeah.
also we were seeing the same doctor in Miami,
Yeah,
Dr. Bradley,
Dr. Bradley.
who thought that we were the only two people in the world at that time, too.
That's right. I have been a quad for 11 years.
I know that you were on Daranide for a long time, Mercedes.
At that time, it was called Daranide, and it was made by Merck. When I was put on the drug, I went straight from intensive care onto the plane.
Yeah, that's amazing to me.
Let me go back, and because when I was talking to Jackie, the nurse from Dr. Delacus, I was already in intensive care. I had gotten so sick, and they had put me on the second level of intensive care, and they were giving me insulin IVs to keep my potassium levels down because they were so high. And from there, I went to NIH, and then that's when they gave me the trial drug, which happened to be Daranide. They gave it to me for a month as a trial, and then I stood up as a miracle, and I was walking. But I wasn't walking like a regular person. I was walking, holding on with a walker, and then, we'll go in the wheelchair. And I knew that I had the drug. So then they took it off, and I was back to the wheelchair. You know, like in 3 days, I was back on the wheelchair.
How did you finally get switched to Keveyis? How did that happen for you?
Well, Keveyis then became an orphan drug.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
And
They
so
got orphan drug status with
They
the
got an
FDA.
orphan drug status, and once they became an orphan drug status, my insurance kicked in, and that's how I continued to take the orphan drug, and everybody was rejoicing and jumping. So I just switched over, and then, you know, but if I don't take it. So even today, I carry an extra bottle of Keveyis, because if anything happens to me on the road or anything, I still have it.
You've got your savior with you. Your savior pill.
Yeah, because I cannot be without it.
Just being able to lay eyes on you again, my twin, my
Girlfriend!
the two of us who are the only people in the world with periodic paralysis.
Yes, that's right. But then we found other people.
Yeah, we did. We found other
They
people.
mutated.
If you would like to know more about periodic paralysis, visit periodicparalysis.org. And if you enjoyed this video and want more, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. It really does help spread the word. You can view other videos about periodic paralysis by clicking the thumbnails to the right. If you have questions, just leave a comment below or reach out to us on social media. We'd love to hear from you.